Hello there. Today is Remembrance Day, and Remembrance Day is the day. I'm not going to explain what it is. I'm trying to explain what my experience was as a kid. Remembrance Day is the only day that I remember my dad taking really seriously. Like, he's a pretty easygoing guy, sort of a whatever sort of attitude about things. Not like in a bad way, but just a very easygoing guy. And Remembrance Day was always a thing that he was very serious about, that he was always very diligent, that he would get his poppy like as soon as they were out. It was the only assembly in school I ever remember him showing up to. Even if we were at home, like it was a Saturday or something, he would make us stop and take that moment of silence. And even as an adult, like that has stuck with me, and it's important to me every year on this day that I like stop and remember. And I've been thinking today, especially, that it's hard for, like, I have no frame of reference for what that would have been like to actually have to go and serve overseas. And it's, well, partly because there's not a world war going on right now, but also because we are just so fortunate that the wars don't come to Canada. I'm not saying there has never been war in Canada, but right now in my lifetime, the wars don't come to Canada. They are, and even in the world wars, like it's been generations since there's been a war on the shores of Canada or on the land of Canada. And so I don't have any reference for what that's like. And I'm so grateful for that, because so I used to volunteer to do, I still volunteer to do tax returns, but when I lived in Calgary, I lived around the corner from the immigration center. And so I went and I did tax returns for a full day, and there were mostly refugees that were there. And I remember speaking to one couple specifically, and one of the questions on the tax return is, do you own foreign property? And so I asked them this, and they said, well, yes. And I said, okay, is it worth more than $100,000? Because that's a threshold on the tax return. And they said, well, it was bombed, so it's just a pile of rubble now. So probably not. And I was heartbroken. Like I cannot imagine what that would be like. Like your home is just suddenly gone. And they had 2 little kids with them. And like they were refugees. They were from Syria. And I've been thinking about today, what would it feel like to have my house just be blown up? And I can't imagine. I can't even begin to imagine what the feelings would be. And yeah, my heart just broke for them. And so I'm so appreciate living here and living in a safe country, or a country where the wars don't come here. They don't land on this continent, or this country. And so I just so appreciate the service of our military men and women for making that happen. Because that blew my mind that they had experienced that. So yeah, Remembrance Day is I am very serious about Remembrance Day. I would love to hear your experience of Remembrance Day when you were growing up. How is it? Is it different from maybe the norm, or different from mine? Let me know in the comments. I hope you took a moment today to remember our servicemen and women, and the sacrifice that they have made for us. I hope you're doing well also, and I'll see you tomorrow.